guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to show you these glittery, sultry, smoky eyes, and I really hope that you enjoy this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave me your comments below, and without further ado, let's take a selfie, of course, for Snapchat. But without further ado, for real, let's begin. The first thing that I did was apply my eye primer by Benefit Cosmetics, Lemonade, all over my lid. And then I grabbed my Essential Matte and Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette by Jouer Cosmetics. And the first shade that I used was the shade Sepia. And I applied this on the crease with my 224 brush. And as you can see, I'm just blending it out, and building it up right on my crease, right on the socket of the eye. So you just want to make sure that you take your time and you really erase any lines with a big fluffy blending brush. Then I grabbed the shade Dark Chocolate, and I'm going to apply this right on the outer corner. I used a pointy brush from Artist Cosmetics, and this is just basically concentrating the color like right on the outer corner. I'm really building that shade because I don't want it to be too blended. I only want the edges of the shadow to be blended out with the sepia shade, but I actually want more of that definition on the outer corner and really that pigment to show, like the darkness to show. So that's why I'm dabbing the shade first, and then I'm blending out the edges with the 224 brush by MAC. Then I went ahead and went back to that color to dab it and build it up, because you want to start up slow. I'm sorry, soft, and then build it up, because you don't want to apply too much shadow and then have a problem because you might have to take a little bit off or you're not used to it. So I would suggest to start very soft and build the color up, so that way if you make any mistakes, it's gonna be easier to correct or just easier to blend out. Then I'm going to grab this color by ColourPop, which is in the shade Amaze, and is one of my favorites. Even by itself, it's such a beautiful color for something natural, but I wanted to create like a base before I applied the glitter. And here's the glitter. This is a beautiful glitter by the Glitter Injections, and you can basically just dab it on your lid with your finger because it gives it a better grip, and is much better. It gives you like a better application, and it's really not messy. That's why I love these glitters, because they're not very loose, so it's like a creamy consistency, kind of. I would say they are a little bit loose, but they're not super loose. Now let's move on to the bottom lash line, and I used the shades Suede and then Mocha. I mixed it a little bit both to give me that nice frost effect underneath the eyes, like a shimmery effect underneath, and it's just gonna make your eyes pop a little bit more. So that's why I love to use like a shimmer shade underneath my eyes. Next, I am going to move on to the gel liner, and I use here the Ingot gel liner, which is one of my favorites because it's like black. The black is black. It's beautiful, like it's just amazing. And however, I do recommend that if you're just beginning, I would rather you use something that dries less fast, because this one dries so fast that if you mess up, it's like super black, that it's like so hard to take off and just really so hard to work with unless you already are a pro. But I would totally recommend it if you're not a pro, but I would just suggest you to like take your time if you're gonna use this. And yeah, but anyway, so next thing that I did, I just retouched the liner a little bit with this Tarte double-ended eyeliner from Tarte, because it like glitter. It was hard to work with the glitter on the liner, so I just wanted it to be really bold and like not glitter on top of the liner, so that's what I did. Then I lined my waterline with the Thrive Cosmetics eyeliner, and then I'm grabbing a little bit more of the dark chocolate and really accentuating that crease, as you can see, with the same brush from Artist Cosmetics. And once you finish up with the eyeshadow, you want to move on to the lashes, and I'm applying here the Sirricha eyelashes by Artist Beauty, and you just want to go ahead and apply them. And then let's move on to the skin and finish up the face. So a little tip, a quick tip to give you is basically to use a little bit of tape to get rid of all the glitter, all the fallouts that you might have from the eyeshadow. So then I am using first a little bit of the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir Beauty Oil and mixing it with my foundation stick from Iconic London, just to give me that ultimate glow and really making it super creamy and to glide on very nicely and smooth on the skin. And then I am basically highlighting around my face, around underneath my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the top of my lip, and also on my chin. Then I grab the Master Contour Stick by Maybelline in the shade Medium Deep, and I'm basically now contouring my face and really bringing a little bit of color onto my skin. As you can see, it's like a nice bronze color, so it's gonna give me that nice bronzy look. And basically I am just contouring a little bit my nose, and also I'm applying this a little bit on the sides of my bottom lip, so it gives me that nice pouchy effect when I apply the lipstick. And I am now blending everything out with my beauty blender to just make sure that there is no harsh lines, and I just absolutely love using the beauty blender for that reason. So as you can see, like the foundation just like basically glides on very nicely and blends on very nicely. Then let's move on to setting, and I'm using here the Shiseido Translucent powder, and I am basically setting underneath my eyes and also accentuating a little bit of that contour and setting underneath. Then after I finish up setting, I am just taking off a little bit of that loose powder, and I'm grabbing my Hola bronzer, and I'm basically taking off all that loose powder that I apply, and also bronzing my skin at the same time and accentuating more of that contour shade. So then this is just gonna help to set and also to give me a little bit more bronze, and just to help me get rid of all that loose powder from all around my face. And I forgot to mention, I am using the Kat Von D brush, and it's absolutely amazing. It's super soft. Then let's move on to finish up the eyes, and of course I can never forget my bottom lashes, and I love to use the Push Up Angel mascara from Maybelline, which is one of my favorites. And then let's move on to the lips. So I'm using here the Jouer Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Nude, and then I am going to apply the liquid lipstick by Lipland in the shade Aventus, and this is one of my favorite nudes to use when I do smoky eyes. Then after we finish that, last but not least, we can't forget the highlighter, and this is a Diamond Glow powder called Gold Digger by Artist Couture, which is one of my favorites, and I do have a coupon code. I'll list everything down below. And this is the end, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this glittery smoky eyes tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and of course leave your comments below, because I always look forward to reading all of them. Thank you so much for watching, for keeping up with me until the end, and I can't wait to see you on my next video. Bye.